Hey guys, and welcome back for Clot Diapering 101. In today's lesson, we're going to be talking about diaper rash prevention. Now, if you've never seen one of my clot diapering videos and you are interested in clot diapering, don't forget to check out my description bar below or some of the cards up above because I've got tons of clot diapering content and lots of free lessons, so make sure you check those out. Also, I put out regular content on my YouTube channel here, so don't forget to subscribe and check back every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to see the new video. One of the things that comes up a lot when I'm asked about clot diapering is diaper rash, and it seems like a lot of parents will come to me once their baby has a really bad rash in disposables, maybe a reaction to something was in the diaper. They're looking for something a little bit more gentle and something for their baby's sensitive skin, and that's a big reason why a lot of people will turn to cloth. So if you are clot diapering and maybe you've got a baby that already has diaper rash, you want to make sure that you're keeping the baby dry. So that's first and foremost if you're going to prevent diaper rash or any irritations, even if it never gets to like full blown out rash. I've never had anything quite like that, but if you want to prevent it, keeping the baby dry is key. So regular changes with a newborn, you can go 10 diapers in a day. That would be normal. So frequently changing the baby's diaper is important, especially like I said, if they're already experiencing a rash, you want to keep them dry. Now we are just about to head into the summertime, so you have a great opportunity now to let baby just go diaper free. Like if they're playing outside, it's a great opportunity to just let them have at it, let them go diaper free for a little while. If you have coconut oil and maybe your baby's just playing around and you don't have to worry about putting any clothes on them, I would definitely recommend put some coconut oil in that booty. Coconut oil seems to be the most simple product that I use for diaper rash prevention. Now I don't think it's the strongest. I feel like using an actual like balm or salve, I feel like that works the best, which I'm going to show you the one I'm using currently. But if you just want something that's simple, maybe you even have coconut oil in the kitchen, you could just grab some of that when you're heading outside and put it on baby. That is excellent. And getting them airtime, time when they're not, just closed into that diaper with a moist environment. You want to keep them dry and keep that sensitive skin sealed with a barrier, so any kind of oil. So that's something that you can do during the summertime, or if you're comfortable letting your baby just kind of go around the house without a diaper, then go for it. You can do that too. Now, if your baby has an active rash and going diaper free is not an option, which could very well be, I would definitely recommend making sure that you can change them as frequently as possible. Even if you don't have a newborn, changing like as frequently as you would with a newborn, that might be a really good idea for you. And putting something on that's a little bit thicker, something like a diaper ointment, salve type thing, is preferred. This one here is really nice because you can use it with cloth diapers. There are, quite a few bottom balms, healing balms, diaper salve. There's quite a few of those products on the market. Honest Company makes one, Mother Love makes one, Earth Mama Angel Baby makes one, Thirsty's makes one. I'm using the Thirsty's Booty Love right now, and you can see we've used quite a bit of this up because we use it not just on like diaper rash and stuff, but we also use this on bumps and scrapes and irritations. And I like that it's very, very gentle and seems to be effective. So I'm liking this one. And I will leave a link where you can find it down below. But if you've got a baby with diaper rash, slather this on like everywhere, any and everywhere that there is kind of irritation. After they're in the bath, after every change, put this on and rub it in. Before you put the diaper on, make sure that you kind of, like you wouldn't want big chunks of oil or something getting to the diaper because then you could have like leaking issues. But slather it on, let them have a few minutes so it can soak in, and then just kind of wipe off the excess. Just rub that in. That way the skin can have a really nice barrier and they're not going to have, if they pee, it's immediately staining the skin. It's going to be protected with their oil barrier. And this one's really nice. It's very pure. Olive oil, beeswax, Oregon grapefruit, myrrh gum, and yarrow root and calendula flower. So very basic, pure ingredients. And I think it kind of makes it more, of like an ointment because it's got that beeswax. I do like too that this one's made with certified organic ingredients. Not every single ingredient, but like the olive oil, calendula, yarrow, beeswax, those are all organic. So I think that's really cool. So definitely diaper rash, use the ointment every change. And with my babies, what I do is I just kind of have a general regimen that I use as a prevention. because you're gonna have things that come up. Babies are gonna be teething, babies are gonna be sick. Maybe they didn't drink very much water one day, and they'll have little irritations that come up, but as long as you're kind of proactive, you can keep them from being like a full out blown rash. I've seen some pretty scary pictures of what rashes can look like on babies, and you don't want that to happen. So anyways, let me get into just my preventative, what I normally do. So what I really like to do just with every single change, or most every change, is to take something like a baby lotion or Dr. Brown's. I recently found out about this. It's a diaper rash cream. I will link it down below. That's my preferred, but I ran out and so I'm using up the lotion. This is a little bit thinner, but it's the same principle. Basically something that's just going to soak into the skin so it can absorb the, I guess like absorb the aloe, absorb the shea, those good natural ingredients. And then with every few changes, or let's say after the bath, I would put this on, and then once that's quickly soaked in, then I'll put a little bit of this on. Now I used to just use this kind of a product, like the ointment, but I really think that there's something to be said for the lotion, something about it soaking in, and it's like it nourishes the skin, and this nourishes and protects it. It makes that moisture barrier. So I think it's like it's a win-win. This is like tried and true. I've been cloth diapering for almost 5 years, and this is what has worked the best. Now, if you are really strapped, coconut oil will work great. It's cloth diaper safe. It's got lots of really great moisturizing properties, and there's also benefits to using coconut oil. But I think something that's got some of the herbs and calendula, it's going to be more soothing and it's more well-rounded, so to speak. Something that we should mention and you should keep in mind when you're talking about diaper rash is what kind of soap you're using on the baby. So whether that's in their bath, or if you're doing cloth wipes, like what kind of soap you're using with the wipes, or what wipe solution. Or even if you're doing disposable wipes with your cloth diapers, what kind of, like what's on those? Because your baby could have a sensitivity to some of the soap or some of the other products that they're being exposed to. So having a very mild, very natural soap is what I would recommend. I really like the Honest Company. I love their lavender soap. The shampoo and body wash is great. And also, if I had my preference, this is what I would recommend. It's the Earth Mama Angel Baby body wash. It's like a body wash shampoo, and I love the scent of it. It comes out in a really luxurious foam. I just take our wet wipes from the warmer and I put a pump of this on and I'll use that. And then usually I'll do just a wet wipe after to make sure all the soap is cleaned off and stuff. Pat dry, and then go in with my, my little regimen. So that's just what I like to do in a pinch or with like changes on the go. It's totally fine to, skip out on the Booty Love salve or the lotion, but that's kind of what I've learned over trial and error, what works best. Also, I noticed a lot of women when they're diapering their baby, especially if they're doing disposable wipes, they don't necessarily think about making sure the baby is totally dry before they put them into their new dry diaper. So I always, like when I do my diaper changes, I always have a wipe that's dry, and after they're all cleaned, I will just kind of pat them off. That way they are actually dry going into a dry diaper, not like warm and moist and, going into a dry diaper, if that makes sense. So I think that can help just kind of preventing that environment that yeast or rashes really seem to like blow up in. So those are my tips. That's our lesson for Cloth Diapering 101 today. I always love to hear from you guys and hear what you're up to with your cloth diapering adventures. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I will see you all soon. Bye guys!